Morning, a large crowd will greet Premier Dalton McGuinty at his annual general meeting in Ottawa today, but the group won't be there to support the Liberal leader. Reporter Melissa Lamb is live in the newsroom to explain what's going on. Melissa.
Well, Annette, a large group of protesters made of several unions are planning to greet the Premier at the convention centre today. Now, public sector workers are upset after McGuinty announced his plans to freeze wages if contract talks continue to fail. CUPE organized the rally, but other unions, including Public High School Teachers Union, will join the cause as they protest against Bill 115. The unions are hoping by banding together they will send Dalton McGuinty a clear, strong message. Now, the rally is planned for 6 o'clock at Confederation Park, and then they will march to the convention centre. Annette?
Melissa, we're hearing of another protest planned today. This one, though, from students?
Yeah, that's right. Students from Woodruff Public High School are planning to protest after class today. That's around 3 o'clock this evening. They say they will protest for several hours to voice their opinions, obviously still upset over the cancellation of after-high school sports and activities. Annette?
Okay, Melissa Lamb reporting live this morning. Thanks, Melissa. The search continues for a Gatineau area man who escaped from custody in Saint-Jérôme. Quebec Provincial Police say 2 guards took Claude Christian Dorion from a detention center for a medical appointment yesterday morning. When the guards removed his handcuffs, the 36-year-old took off. He is considered dangerous, and police say he could have returned to the National Capital area. Dorion has short brown hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a dark gray shirt, blue jeans, and running shoes. It's day 3 of the trial for an Ottawa police sergeant charged with sexual assault. Yesterday, a special constable in the cell block said there was no indication a woman was suicidal before her shirt and bra were cut off. Michael Bednarik said the woman was rambling, using abusive language and assaultive, but didn't believe she was going to harm herself. The defense has maintained de jure cut off the woman's top and bra over fears she could use the items to harm herself in the holding cell. Cops in Cornwall made a huge drug bust, and now 12 people are facing charges. Cornwall police and the RCMP say some of the suspects are from high-ranking members of a criminal organization. They seized over 400 cases of contraband tobacco and 5 kilograms of marijuana. Investigators also believe handguns and assault rifles are being run across the border, but none were seized.
It only makes sense that these people who will do this sort of thing will be quite interested in extending whatever heavier drugs, etc., arms, even people smuggling.
The suspects arrested during Project O-Stone are from the Cornwall area and Akwesasne Mohawk territory. Glebe residents had a look at the proposed $17 million pedestrian bridge over the Rideau Canal. A meeting was held last night to get feedback on the multi-use pathway connecting Old Ottawa East and the Glebe. Councillor David Chernyshenko says the long-term benefits of a new bridge outweigh the costs. Council will vote on the plan in late November. 2 men accused of confining and sexually assaulting a teenage boy in Nova Scotia may be now in Ontario. The RCMP says that the suspects are believed to be traveling in a grey 2003 Hyundai Elantra with Nova Scotia license plates. Police say a 16-year-old homeless boy was picked up off a Halifax street earlier this month, taken to a home and sexually assaulted. He turned up at a woman's door in Lunenburg County Monday night, half naked with chains on his hands and feet. Prime Minister Stephen Harper has a busy day planned in New York. Today, Harper will meet with his Israeli counterpart. Yesterday, both Harper and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu issued warnings about Iran. Harper suggested Iran poses a clear and present danger, while Netanyahu warned Iran will be able to make a nuclear bomb by next summer. And finally, a Hong Kong billionaire is offering his daughter's hand in marriage for $65 million. But despite offers from around the world, his daughter says she's already taken.
Very loving terms with my father. We speak on a daily basis. He just has a very interesting way of expressing his fatherly love.
Gigi Chow says she's already entered a civil partnership with her longtime female partner. At last word, about 1,500 proposals have been made.